Hey guys, I'm Genji the Boss, and today we are playing Brawl Stars. This is the 500 part 62, and we got Carl 500. I know I've got a lot of Brawlers 500 lately, but I've only got 3 out of the ones I have left, and there won't be another 500 trophy Brawler in a long time, because look where my BB is, look where my tick is, and with Crow, and we're gonna mess about with them for a bit, and we just need to still unlock these 3 brawlers. So we won't be having these 500 brawlers anymore if you are all exhausted by them, but Carl will be the final one in a while. But let's move on to see how I got Carl rank 20. This is a Carl tips and trick video as well, I forgot to mention that. So a trick with Carl, a really simple one as well, is that you can shoot and then lean to one side so it goes above the rocks. I definitely have gameplay of that because I always do, and you can get your another trick is get your ammo really quickly. With Carl there are quite a few tricks, and those are the 2 that I can think of on top of my head. So you can swerve it around like that, and then you get it above the rock. So there's a good example, and as I open that box you can easily get your ammo back as well really quickly. So you can open boxes super quickly, which is essential, especially in Showdown. So here I'm doing the same tactic as tip 1, where I was getting the boomerang to go around the rock, and if you miss it then you can get it back. So it's all good. Carl, I think they're the only 2 tricks you can do with him, but a tip with him is to use his range effectively. His range is just so long, and it's just insane. And here there's 10 brawlers left, and it's not looking promising because the robot is following me. So I don't know how I survived this, because everybody's there. Primo's there, but then the Spike is there, but then luckily the Spike gives a breakthrough to go up top, but still there's a Colt and a Leon. I don't know how I did this, but we took out that Primo, which is essential. We didn't want him in our game, and that was pretty clutch. So the Rose are coming in. Again, I'm using that boomerang to go above the rock, so it does a lot of damage. And now the brawlers are starting to tick down, and we're actually doing a really good job of surviving. I don't know any tips that you can have with Carl right now, apart from use it effectively. Use his super to attack or defend. He can run away, just as I showed you there from Robot, but he can also be good at attacking, especially brawlers like Crow. But here, the Leon and the Crow are gonna jump right there, and unfortunately we have the Robot right there. But the Colt doing a really good job, and now we take over the Rosa with our super, and we also do it with the Carl. That's gonna be a first place for the first replay. The second replay here, we spawned on the left hand side, and unlike Rosa, where we got both of them on the same map, you don't go on the outside edges. That is a no-no for Carl. You have to stay on the inside, because there's tons of walls and you can use them to your advantage, especially to open these boxes so quickly. And as you can see, I'm just spamming through these boxes, and we've already got 3 easy ones. So we're on 3 power keys, we're looking pretty good. We're gonna get a 4th, and the Rose are there trying to make something happen. And again, I'm shooting from one side, going to the other, hopefully chipping down the Rosa, but unfortunately it was close. But I don't think we managed to do it very often, because this Rosa just kept on peeking and we couldn't do anything. But either way, that Rosa was just pressed down on that one side. But then I take my advantage there, get a double hit, because I'm using my range to my advantage, because if you don't, then Carl is not effective. To be effective, you have to use the range really effectively, but you need to know when to use the range as well. So you won't use it when opening boxes, but you will use it against brawlers like this Jessie, because you want to tag your opponents for a double hit, because they are the juicy damage. And that Rosa there trying to make something happen. Then we move to the back up, and we push the Jessie, which is really good. And in Brawl Stars, you always want to push brawlers. So now we push that Jessie to the Robot, which was really clutch, and that's really gonna help the game out, because 6 brawlers left, I can still lose trophies. But with that Jessie, brawlers are going to start to fall. So as you can see, these brawlers are starting to fall now, and I can easily tag that Jessie up there because she can't do anything. So I get a double hit, and now I'm close to my super. I didn't know that there was a Shelly there, and it was so close. But it was lucky that she didn't go for us, otherwise we would have been screwed out for 4th place. But we're still surviving, and it's all looking good. So here the Shelly dies by the Jessie, and it's looking really good because this Tick trying to take me out, but unfortunately that wouldn't work, and we get another 1st place. That's 20 trophies in 2 battles. Let's move on to the last replay. Here we are, and can we get a 3rd win? We'll find out in a bit, but teamers on this map, especially throwers, are kind of annoying. But as I said in my previous video, teaming is a strategy. I wouldn't complain about it because I like the fact that teaming is a thing, you know. It's helped me push up so many brawlers lately, which is really good. But it's ultimately up to the trophy inflation, which has caused me to get this high and that many 500. But I'm glad. And Supercell didn't intentionally try and make teaming, but it is part of the game now. It is Brawl Stars nature, and you can't change nature, as we all know. But I've just got a 1 power cube here, and that Primo acting AFK on the left gets tagged up by that Primo right there. And I wanted to kill that Primo, but he was a bit too strong. I didn't want to risk it. This was the game where I needed, I can't remember how many trophies I need, but I needed top 5 to get my trophies. So it was crucial I stood alive in this, and I'm just checking the bushes really carefully, double checking, just in case some people have just run away. But here is 5th place, and I think that we were fine at this point, but I'm not sure. So there's a Mortis right there, which is pretty annoying because the Mortis can kill me, and I was so close to that fight, and I actually activated it, which was pretty bad. But the Robo going for the Mortis instead was just lucky. Every time there's a Robo spawn, go to any corner of the map, literally any corner, and the Robo will hopefully go away, because going in the corner will mean that you are the furthest away from the Robo. So here the Primo trying to kill that bow, and that was successful. And here I should have killed the Brock. I don't know why I didn't play my super. I lost on 55 HP, and it was just stupid. But yeah, I should have used my super there, but we got Carl 500. That's all that matters. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Again, these are all my brawlers up to 500, and then we still have those 6 left. So 18 of our brawlers. Oh no. Well, if we had 6 left, then 21 of our brawlers are 500. Only 3 out of the 24 need to be done, and 6 out of the 27 need to be done, but we still need to unlock 3 of the 27. If that makes sense, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys, and like I said, make sure you subscribe, like the video, show your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.